Hello, I'm starting recording on Two Point Hospital. Welcome to this one. Earlier I was doing 7 Days to Die. I stopped playing it because they did a new update. So I just saw this game on sale and I'm just gonna start playing it. Let's see. I have played this on the Xbox before, but on the PC, this is my first time playing it. So I'm gonna start new.
At Two Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at Two Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Well then, that's not a hospital that I want to go to, but I bought it because that's a good commercial. Anyways, so now we started. I didn't read that. I was talking. This is a hog sport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get a look, I guess. Okay, so hog sport, our first hospital. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basic of the job by establishing your first hospital. Let's see. Two Point Hospital, welcome to Two Point Country. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Okay. Look around your hospital. First thing first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, move the right mouse button and drag. Move the cursor to the edge of the screen. Use the WASD key. You can also zoom with the mouse wheel and pitch the middle mouse button. Okay, that's the WASD reception. The first thing in the hospital, receptionist, patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception. Okay, hold up. Let me just pitching and then moving the screen. That's zooming in. Okay, then right click, I could move it around. Okay. Now let me pitch it back. How did I do that? I forgot how to move the screen. Can you believe that? Okay, it's Q and E to rotate it. Okay. Item. Let's get a receptionist down. Rotate. How you rotate? You drag Z and X is to rotate. Place is left mouse and right is to cancel. Okay. Let's put it right in front of the door. Right about right there. Receptionist, great. We'll need a assistant to run receptionist. Now hire one. Let's hire a receptionist.
Security alert. Please be alert.
Click on hire, then assistant. Select a job applicant, then click on hire, then drop it near the reception. Okay. So on the Xbox, these are their skills, and this is how effective they are at their job. Like this one is 2 customer service, this is 3 customer service. This is 2 customer service, but permanent happiness. Increased happiness, 10% happiness. This one's more happier. But we just started. Let's get the cheaper one. High energy. Found of wooden floors. Fauna wooden floors. Well, luckily it's all tiles. There's no wooden floors here. General practitioner office. Great. Before we officially open, we need a GP office. Patient will visit the doctor working as a general practice. At each stage of diagnosis, the GP will assist patient and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP office. Room building to build a room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. With a room selected, drag out a floor plan of the appropriate size, my bad. Then place the required items in the room. Room, GP. Let's put it. Where should I put it? Let's put it here. Let's put it in the corner. Okay, so I'm guessing the doctor should be on the other side and the patient there. And then let's put down the filing cabinet. Let's put a trash bin. And a nice plant. So it could bring livelihood in here. Alright. Now we have built the GP office. Now we need to hire someone. Let's hire someone, a doctor, more likely. This one has a 10% on diagnosing. Another 10% diagnosing, same thing. But this one is bedside manner. Increase the happiness of patient when dealing with them. So I don't know if this also affects with diagnosing them. I'm just gonna do with this one because since I get this doctor get a 15% increase of diagnosing. Thinks their life is a romance, funny, short temper. Ooh, we can't get that person upset. Swallows gum. Oh, good. Don't litter that much, but the look of it. Okay. Hospital open. Good news. Our hospital is finally open. Business. Now we just need to let the patients come in. Oh, now it gives me the zooming and rotation. On the Xbox, it will give me this from the beginning. Yeah, I will have to do this tutorial in the beginning. Pitching. Oh, this is pitching, right? No, that's rotating. What's pitching? Oh, that's pitching. Bear with me, guys. I'm used to the Xbox controller. There we go. We got our first person in. What's his name? Chuck Polar. Can we cheese him? Oh, we could.
Patients
Okay.
may not be able to take money with them.
We diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message. So what's going on here? Pharmacy, okay. Oh, pharmacy is required. The illness is gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. I don't know when the screwdriver was invented, but okay, must be painful still. Okay, let's get the patient to wait and let's build that pharmacy. Put the door right here. And let's rotate this. Let's do it right here next to the door. Maybe easy access. And same thing, let's put a trash bin just in case the nurse have trash, and then just a nice plant. Now we need to hire a nurse. Ugh. Okay, what I remember is that if it has a pill, they're very effective on the pharmacy. I don't see any pills here. This one's good at diagnosing, but that's not what I want. This one doesn't have anything. I don't trust that. I know later on you get to get schooling, but at this moment, no. The only one I'm gonna count is this one, treatment, 10% treatment. It's better than 0, and at least she has more experience. Oh, check this one out. This one has a pharmacy management, which is 20% increase on treatment, 10% a diagnose. So if I get a diagnosed room, I could use it, and 10% happiness. You know what? I will risk it to get this one because a less failure rate. I mean, the successful rate is higher, which more money, more reputation. Yeah, very good. But very costly as well.
At all times.
There you go, the patient took their med, cure a patient. And I got achievement. Patient cure, well done. We cure our first patient. When earned some money, we've earned some money, and the hospital reputation have improved. Yeah, I was talking about that, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or a nurse treat a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tough than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in, so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Yeah, they even announced it.
To Nigel Bickleworth.
Hospital reputation increase
On 2 Point
with
Radio.
each patient successfully cured. Okay,
Welcome back to
decreased
your
treatment when it
favorite
fails.
radio
So when it
station
fails,
with the vastly
reputation
overqualified
would
Sir
decrease,
Nigel Bickleworth.
especially if they die.
I'm here to inform, to entertain,
High
and
reputation
to bring some
attracts
small
more
measure of
patients, better staff
sophistication
as well
to
to
your
hire.
drab
Okay.
little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them,
Okay, what
do
to
not
do here
hesitate
now?
to
Janitors
repress
and
that
maintenance.
impulse.
Now that
I
we
have
got
no
some
intention of playing
experience,
any of that
expensive
drivel.
machines, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairings from time to time. If a machine falls or fails into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fire are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor, maintenance machines while you're at it. Make sure you got some fire extinguisher nearby. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Now I got new missions on my top right, so I need to hire a janitor. And it just tells me down here, your objectives on the top right, basically. Okay. Now let's look at janitors. This is the only machine expert we have here. Ghost capture. This is pretty much good, but in the future, not right now. Let's just hire the machinist, and then place 2 fire extinguishers. I put one in this room because that's where the fire is most likely going to happen, and I'll put it outside for unknown reasons. I don't know. This receptionist could catch on fire by working too hard, or a short circuit of the printer could happen. We never know. Fire extinguisher. Keeping people happy. It's important to keep your staff and patient happy to ensure the hospital running smoothly. Patient will get bored, thirsty, and hunger over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drink, and a comfort seat. When they're between appointments, if they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital. Well, let's hope that they make it to the other hospital, because I know health is also another factor. Oh, staff promotion. Who's this? This is the junior doctor. Why do you want a promotion? Promotion from student doctor to junior doctor will provide 1 training slot, 10 movement speed. Oh, okay, so that's pretty good. Okay. I'm just gonna agree to you, like, I send my happy face. You don't have a lot of money yet. I did control. Okay, we already did that. That's the movement of the camera. Okay, place 2 bench. Let's place some benches. Let's put one here and another one right here. What's next? Place 1 left feet stand.
If you smell something suspicious, please fill out form 37B.
A leaflet stand. Oh, it's one of these magazine things. I'm gonna put it on this corner. Place 1 drinking machine. I'll put it over here. Rotate it. And then snack machine. Let's place a trash bin right next to it. I don't want any litter to happen. Also right there. Let's put a picture. Let's put Sonic the Hedgehog. That will inspire them to stay happy. Okay. Staff energy and break. Staff gets tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work. Energize, drink and snacks help keep them happy too. If you make a room large and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People use a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regen energy faster. Oh, so a more prestigious room means more happier patient or fast regenerating stamina for the staff. Okay, that's nice to keep in mind now. I didn't even know that because I don't even I wasn't even reading in the Xbox. I was just building. And it got to a point that the staff, it took them like a month to recover because I had the staff room like this. Hold on, let me show. I literally had the staff room like that. Just 2 squares and 3 squares long. And no wonder why it took a month, because they were probably not happy with that space.
Staff should not grow attached to
But
patients.
let's build a decent size of the staff room. So let's build a 4x4. Let's see how that works. And this is going to be a staff room for the whole hospital. So everyone needs to be come here. So let's put sofas, some single sofas for the introverts. Let's put you over here. Let's put you over here. Can I put a plant in between? That would look nice. Yes, I can. It's just I need to move this, put this here. Okay, I don't know how much room I need for this plant. There you go. Let's put a trash bin right there. Another plant. Let's put Sonic the Hedgehog right there. Some flowers. A little nice view here. There we go. And then let's give them some drinks of their own. So they don't need to bother the patient. It's all right here. And some lockers. Just because they could open it.
Medium to large hole.
Let me turn the camera. Put some lockers here. Two's good enough. And let's put a Sonic the
Maintenance
Hedgehog
announcement.
statue, just
Plants
because.
need water.
Now they sit here, they're admiring this beautiful view, and it's Sonic right there with a thumbs up. And then once they leave, they get to see the thumbs up saying, "Go do your work," or "Good job." So now staff room is now complete. Now they could take breaks. They could rest fully. You can place a member of staff in the staff room to make them take a break, or in a workroom to make them work there. To pick up a member, hover them, press left click. Okay. So this one is just wandering around. The energy is low, so I'm gonna pick that doctor up. Shoot, Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to litter if you don't have bins. Okay, I already put bins. Danger will help in saying okay. I already did that. So I put this doctor in here. Okay, the doctor's not taking a break. Okay, now the doctor's taking a break. I don't know why Dr. Goody went out the door and in the door. I guess she wanted to do that herself instead of me dragging. Probably shouldn't have dragged doctors. They're more educated than I am, so why should I do that? They know when to work, right? Anyways, let's build a toilet.
Doctor needed in GP's
The toilet's gonna
office.
be here on the right side. Same thing goes. One toilet for the whole facility. This toilet's pretty small, so I'm probably not gonna do that. Let's put one more extra toilet there. Let's put some hand dryers. A sink. Well, the hand dryer is usually by the door. Then it's the sink. Okay, it's gonna be one sink because I can't put a trash bin. And then let's put a nice picture right here. Okay, now let's build the restroom. Restroom is built. Janitors with empty bins, unblocked toilet are required. Okay, they will do it on its own. Okay, nice. Fair diagnose. You're hearing reports of some new illness in town. This might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnose room if a GP isn't certain they will send a patient for further diagnosis. Okay. So I need to build a general diagnosis, which is a GD. Okay. So let's build a GD. Hospital levels. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increase. A large hospital attracts more patients. So okay, so the higher the level, it attracts more. So level and reputation are the two key factors of getting more patient. As the hospital gets busier, queue may start to get longer. We may need to build more GP office and rooms and hire more staff to deal with these extra patients. Look out for frequent warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queues for that room. Okay. I don't know why it was that difficult to read there. Okay, let's build the general diagnosis room. It's gonna be on this corner. Let's make it a little bit bigger.
Take a seat. Get off
The
those
door's gonna be on
feet.
this side. And let's put the machine. I think that's too big. That's pretty too big. You know what? Let's calm down there. Let's put that there. And then examination table. Let's put it on here. Let's put some filing cabin to make it look like we are documenting their findings. We need to look like we're doing something important here. We really care for their health. We're not here to make money. Anyways, let's put that here. Let's put a window here, just because they could see in, and they could see in, and we could see out, or whoever's gonna see out. And plant. I don't want to put a live plant in there. There's a lot of live plants already. Let's put another picture.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
I think that's it. Later on, we have better stuff. Wow, that's a lot of things. Okay, let's calm down here. Let's put another window on this one, just because, so I could upgrade the prestige. Another filing cabinet. I'm trying to upgrade the prestige of the room, guys. So there you go, prestige 3. Now we have a nurse. We already have a nurse. That's for GP. So let's go to staff. Okay, staff patient illness. So this is using the listing quick find staff. Okay, so this listing staff patient illness is to find staff patient and illness fast. So let's go to the staff because that's where I want to go at the moment. Use the staff list to quickly find people, to look for a job and see their qualification and their abilities. And you also see their energy and health bar. I mean energy bar. I don't think doctors and staff have health bars. They have happy bars, I know that. Probably that's their health bar. Click on someone in the list to jump. Okay. Use the pay review button to review the salary. Okay. Okay. Now we got it. But this is what I want to look for. Nurse. This is the nurse I want to look for. So yeah, she could do the general diagnosis room. Staff job assignment. See which staff members are qualified to carry out each types of jobs in the hospital. Okay, so by default, each staff member is allowed to do every job, which is not good. I need to manage that. You don't want someone that's not good at the pharmacy and then have someone who's an expert in general diagnosis and they're at the pharmacy. No. So I have to manage that then. Okay. So this one's good at everywhere.
In general diagnosis.
What's the queue here? Queue here is only 2. Queue here is 1. So the pharmacy needed more. So I'll be managing that. Let's put down some benches here as they wait, and then another trash bin, so we don't get any litter. Let's relocate these
Holistics
machines.
is apparently going to open another of its nature communes for sick people with more sense than money.
And let's put
Fortunately,
some
I have
decorations
equal
here.
amounts of
Let's put
sense
some
and
palm
money.
trees. A random palm tree in the hospital. How about that? And then let's put another poster on this side. Okay, we just unlocked the ward. Okay, I'll build it once we need it here. How many patient? Newsflash, there's there's a new illness. Lightheadedness. Oh darn. Okay, so then I need to build the ward room then already. Right, yeah, I need to build the ward room. Okay, so then I don't want to build it here, but I do want to build another GP. So let me build on this corner. Let's put it a little bit longer, right? So a GP takes up 3 spaces. So then around there, and then let me expand it out a little. There's a lot of room over here. And then where's the door? Door. Here we go, door. I can't put it here or there, so the door needs to go around here. Oh, that's kind of
No
wonky.
shenanigans, please.
Let's put a nurse station next to the door. That doesn't take up a long one. Chain station right there, and then let's put some beds down. Let's put a bed right here. Another bed here. We could put a bed on this corner and right next to this other patient. That's good enough room. And then let's put a filing cabinet here. Oh, hold up. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, let's put one filing cabinet. And then a trash bin. Let's put it in here. And I think that's it. What I should do. I would like to prestige the place. The only thing I could do that is by putting a whole bunch of Sonic the Hedgehog poster. There we go. Three is good enough. So now we have a wards room. It's used for diagnosing. It could also treat illnesses. Nurses are required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they are ready to leave. At multiple beds, that's what I just did, so more than one patient could be seen. You can also adjust the number of nurses. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room setting. This is useful if you have lots of patients. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, well I need to hire a nurse for that. Ooh, I don't have good nurses. I'll hire just student nurse for the meantime. Not good for caring, but at least we could get diagnosed in place. So let me go here, staff. Nurse Akimbo. Okay. Let's not do that. General diagnosis is okay. Let's not do that.
Go to the loo.
Yeah.
Lose your place in the queue.
Okay, let me move this nurse here. Let me put this nurse in general diagnosis. May not be good for the job, but at least we'll get something done. And this is not risky. Pharmacy is risky. Warning room is kind of risky when it comes to treatment. But when it comes to diagnosing, not really. Okay guys, I was checking the recording. I'm trying to stay with time. I kind of don't want this video to be very long. So I'm gonna try my best to keep it between like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Okay. And also I don't want to really edit that much in this video. So I'm hoping this is all good. The only thing I'm gonna edit is like put the title and then put the outro. That's practically just it. Okay, well now since the patients are being seen here, let me talk a little bit. I noticed that were some people looking at the 7 Days to Die videos. I stopped doing the 7 Days to Die. I was supposed to be doing, I believe, 3 weeks on it, like a 21 day, right? Because 7, 7, 14, another 7 is 21. Yeah, 21. A 3 week 7 Days to Die series, I will call it. I stopped because I just realized that we're gonna do an update. Would I get back to it, do another one? Yeah, the map that I was on got outdated, so I had to delete that map, start a new one. I did play a little bit to see the new updates.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
But man, I need a warrant expert. You know what? Let's see how we do it financially. This may not be a good idea, because this is good on general diagnosis and
Today I take a
treatment.
look at the new fine dining establishment.
Let's see how that
Le
goes.
Soufflé Triste. And what a delight for the experienced palate this is.
Yeah, the only difference is that
scrambled
it's not
emu
gonna
eggs
do
on
that.
pickled toast are
I
particularly
could
good.
probably
I give
fire
it
her.
4 salt shakers.
You know, let's do that. Yeah, let's fire her. I don't want a student. Not all students are bad. It's just that right now it's not. I can't train them, so I could only get what I get, and this is a junior nurse, so I prefer the junior nurse over the student.
Doctor's GP's office.
Okay, how many? What's the queue? Queue is up to 5 patients, 6 patients now. What's your break? You're gonna go back to work, so that's not bad. I wouldn't say bad. A queue of 6 and then it's on break, gonna go. That's not bad. And anyways, repairs are needed to be made, so this is a good downtime. Oh no, patients are getting bored. Okay. Well, even my objective here is to build another GP room. You know what, let me just do that. Let's build another GP room. Since that's a mission. Put that there, put that there.
Maintenance announcement.
And let's
Automated snack
put a
machines
palm
need
tree in
restocking
this.
manually.
A big giant palm tree for some reason. And then now let me get a staff. That's the wrong button. Hiree. Doctor. Wow, that's a good doctor. Hospital rate, start rates. Okay, 2 Point Health Ministry recognized achievements of area hospitals. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded a official star rating. This will get great. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each stars comes with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the country. Associated reward is money, by the way. Okay. Well, let's hire this doctor. This doctor has a really good diagnose rate. Oh, now we have to cure lightheadedness. By completing objectives and challenges, our organization earned kudos. Kudos, I believe that's how pronounced. Oh, let's view our yearly. Okay, let's see the reward we get. I'm gonna open all. Get straight to the point. So we got Doctor of the Year, Nurse of the Year, Employer of the Year, Best Employer to Staff Happiness. Oh, okay. And no death, 0 death. This may change in the future. I'm probably gonna get a lot of death. Doctor of the Year. What's this? So great on treatment, diagnosis, and accuracy of contribution to research. Okay, nice. Nurse of the Year. Canons are graded on their treatment quality and diagnosis. Oh, same thing like a doctor. Okay, now we're getting lightheaded patients, which I believe this is a good time to stop. So I'm gonna do a quick save. Stop right here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a very nice day. Also, have a blessing day as well. Maybe a nighttime, so have a blessing night as well.
With a camera crew from
And
another
I'll
field
talk to you
trip.
guys
As to what she
on the
was
next
reporting on,
video.
I cannot say.
See you guys
Nobody
later.
tells me anything.